Flosstube land, I'm Pam. Welcome to my channel, Stitching in the Land of Good Enough. Today is Monday, May 10th. I was hoping I wouldn't have to look at my notes for that. And this is Flosstube number 30. Yay, Flosstube number 30. I don't know why that would be exciting, but okay, anyway. Welcome. If you are new to my channel, I'm glad that you found me and I hope you stay a while. And if you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. Speaking of new subscribers, like if you're new to my channel, well, I guess we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. What the heck is this channel about? This is a channel about cross stitch, specifically the stuff that I am cross stitching and the stuff that I've bought to support my hobby. And yeah, it's a stitching channel, which is why it's called Flosstube. Also, it's kind of a weird day for me today. I might be a little out of sorts. I'm stitching later in the afternoon than I usually do. I'm actually home alone, which never happens. So I don't have a kid here to watch the dog. So there may be some puppy mayhem. They're not puppies, but some dog noise, specifically clickety clackety nails on my kitchen tile floor. I'm hoping it's not too bad. I've got the Basset Hound right here and I'm hoping she just settles down and lays by my feet. But if she does not, I may have to stop this video. Okay, what the heck was I talking about? Well, oh, I made 1,000 subscribers. Like, yay! It happened. Mostly thank you to EJ from Sunshine Stitchers. She gave me a really big shout out, which was mildly hysterical. Maybe not mildly. I was laughing out loud when I watched it. EJ is from the Sunshine Stitchers on Flosstube and EJ_creates on Instagram. And can you hear my dog drinking her water? It's so loud. This is not going to go well. I'm hoping that she just settles down. Anyway, I was laughing when EJ shouted me out because Gary asked her, if you don't watch Sunshine Stitchers, first of all, you should be. Second of all, there's 3 folks, EJ, Sheila, and Gary, who filmed together. And so Gary asked her what kind of stitcher I was. And I'm thinking, oh, I wonder what EJ's going to say, because I don't know the answer to this. So maybe if EJ answers, I will know. Like EJ will say, well, she's a blah, blah, blah stitcher. And I'll be like, yes. She didn't know. So yeah, I don't know what kind of stuff I stitch. I don't know how to label it. And apparently neither does anyone else. Anyway, so thank you, EJ. I appreciated the shout out. And it got me over the 1,000 subscriber mark. So you know what that means? We're going to do a giveaway today. I will do the details at the end. So I mean, you can just zhush right to the end of the video if all you're interested in the giveaway, or you can stay along for the rambly chats in between. Okay, what else do I want to say? Looking at my notes. Okay, administrative stuff. First of all, there's always a glossary in my show notes with all the stitchy terms I use because I never remember to adequately describe what I'm talking about. If I say something that you don't understand, and it has nothing to do with my Rhode Island accent, just leave me a note down in the comments to add it to my glossary. Also, I have a new date for the next Hawk Run Hollow Stitch Together. So if you are stitching any of the Hawk Run Hollow pieces, and you want to join me on a Stitchy Zoom where we can stitch our Hawk Run Hollow pieces together, the link to sign up for that, if you have I swear to you that my light has not done that since the last time I filmed. It's on all the time. It hasn't done that. And now I'm filming and it The light bulb must be going. I'm hoping that's the situation, or that there's not like bad wiring in my walls. That would be bad. Or a ghost in my house. That may even be badder, which is not a word. What the heck was I? Oh, Hawkhorn Hollow. If you have already signed up to get the emails with the links to the Hawkhorn Hollow Stitch Togethers, you don't have to do it again. Even for now, I'm just making a master list. And if it looks like in the future, I'll have to cap, we'll get to that if it happens. But for now, if you've already signed up for the Hawkhorn Hollow Stitch Togethers, you don't have to sign up every time. But if you're discovering me for the first time and you're like, ooh, I'm stitching Hawkhorn Hollow and I would love to join in, and we'd love to have you. Just make sure you sign up for there's a thing in the description box, a Google form sign up thing. Anyway, here's the date. It's going to be Wednesday, May 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, US. I don't know. I said this last time. I don't know if there's different names for, like, if there's an Eastern on like Asian time. I don't know. Anyway, Eastern Daylight Time, United States, May 28th at 7 p.m. And I usually try to send out the email link because there's a new Zoom link every time. I don't reuse the same link. So you want to make sure that you are checking your email. And if you don't see it, let me know. And I will help you out. What else do I want to say under administrative stuff? Also the retreat that I'm going to in November at East Hill Farm in New Hampshire, it's the Frugal Yankee retreat. They just announced in the Facebook group for it that if you're going to this and you're not on Facebook very often, like I'm not on Facebook very often, they announced that there is going to be an optional smalls exchange, which has given me a fair amount of anxiety, by the way. So I just wanted to make sure that you know that that's happening so you can plan accordingly. And there's information about that in the Facebook group. I will try to remember to link that below. Let's write a note. Link. That may or may not happen. Okay, what else do I want to talk about? Before we get to the stitching, I want to do 3 more shout outs to people who I watch that have under 1,000 subscribers. I forget the name of the hashtag. It's hashtag under 1,000 subs club, maybe. Anyway, so 3 today. I love Dawn Marie from DM's Crafty Vortex. She is one of my favorite Flosstubers. She is up in Maine. She knits as well as cross stitches, and she diamond paints. So you'll see a variety of stuff on her channel. I like her a lot. Also, Amy Clarissa is her name. Allegro Stitches. I just started watching her. I want to say she's only got like three videos out, and 2 of them were like a 2-parter for a first one. She's really new, obviously, because she's only got 3 videos out. I thought she was super cute. I enjoyed her. I like the stuff she's stitching, so you can give her a try. And then thirdly, Jane and Chris from Boss Stitchers. They are also, by the way, I have no idea where Amy Clarissa is from, but it's not near me. But Jane and Chris from the Boss Stitchers are in the Boston area, which is a little bit north of me. So, and I stitch with them when I go to the stitch group at the World in Stitches on the 2nd and last Saturdays. So, which I did this past Saturday for the first time since last summer. And it was so fun. It was so nice. It sounds like the dogs are going downstairs. Fingers crossed. It was so nice. It was so nice to see familiar faces again and to meet some new folks. And it was just nice to be stitching in person with fellow stitchers and to have a whole day of chit chat. And it was a really good time. And I'm glad that I got to go, and I can't wait for next time. So that was my 3 shout outs. What else do we need? Oh, now we're going to talk about works in progress. All right, what did I stitch on this week? I stitched on every Monday. I'm doing a stitch along by pixstitch called the Pixels That Made Us, which is a charity chart. You donate to a charity and then you let Justin from Pixstitch know and you get on the email list. And it's going to spell gamer, and each letter is going to be a different gaming system. So last week's stitching was all of this. And I was missing a bunch of the floss because I like to just wing it. Instead of looking at the whole floss list for the letter at the beginning and getting everything I need. No, I don't do that. Instead, every part that comes out, that's when I figure out if I need a color or not. So it's fine. It makes it a little more exciting. But I was actually missing a bunch in this section, which I got Saturday at the World in Stitches. So I started actually filling that in this morning before I filmed. Part 3 of the letter M came out. So that's gonna be like the inside part right here. So G was the original Nintendo Entertainment System. A was Game Boy, so it was Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. And then M is Arcade. And then they just announced that E is going to be Sega Genesis. So that's going to be fun. I think, what is that going to be, like Sonic? Was Sonic on Sega Genesis? Maybe. Anyway, yeah. That's where I'm at. I'm stitching that on 16 count white Aida. I think it's like the Charles Craft kind that comes from Michael's. All right. Then my motivated May goal was to complete Summer by the Cricut collection. And if I completed it, I could get a new start on the weekend. Now, the Gamer, I call it the Gamer Sal. That's not its name. But if I ever say Gamer Sal, I mean the Pixels That Made Us. The Pixels That Made Us took me all the way through Thursday. So I actually did not have a lot of time to work on Summer by the Cricut collection. This is the chart for that. I had the R, the E, and the 2 M's done. And then I think the last video I had started on the Sunday before last week, I had stitched the U. But I had stitched the U, but none of like the flowery doodads that happen in between, which apparently they're not flowers, they were cherries. So I was a little nervous that this was not going to get finished. But it did. It did get finished. I think this is my 3rd finish of the year. It's being stitched. It's not even being stitched. It was stitched on 32 count Lavender Lugana by Swag Art. It is a finish, folks. It is a finish. I didn't get to iron it because it's kind of a weird day for me, but yeah. I'm gonna get you up close. So we have the S. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love that little flower down there. So cute. The U and the M, which they're apparently beets. If you've watched my past videos, you know I wasn't sure what these guys were, if they were beets or like turnips or rutabagas, which is really fun to say. But according to the chart, they are beets. And then the other M with the carrots and the grapes and the E and the R. So it's all DMC. And what else do I want to say about it? The U and the E are my favorites. I'm so happy. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do with this, did I mention that I didn't iron it? I usually try to iron my finishes, if nothing else, before I show you, but it didn't happen today. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stitch all 4 of the season. So I'm going to start autumn next. And I don't know if they all have similar stitch counts. I'm hoping they do. Because what I'd like to do is just get 1 frame and then pop them in and out of the same frame. So I think I'll have to custom order a frame, but I'm wondering if you custom order a frame, there is a shop on Etsy that a few stitchers I know have used. I'll try to remember to link it below. That when you order their custom frame, it comes with the foam core too. I wonder if I can order one frame, but 4 foam cores. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, it was a finish. Let's do a little like, yay, it was a finish. I should have done like a happy face picture next to that so I could have screenshotted it, but we're moving on. And now I'll have an empty project bag for the next project, which is also super exciting. Okay. Then, and hold on, I gotta take a pause. And I feel like this was a Coca-Cola advertisement. Okay, anyway, and I finished it during Stitchy Group at the World in Stitches. So that was fun. It's always fun when you get to finish something with people. Like, nobody else is ever gonna be as excited for you as other Stitchers. But because I finished, I got to do a new start. And so I started at World in Stitches with everyone, which was fun too. I started Land That I Love by Country Cottage Needleworks, which was gifted to me by Stephanie. Stephanie, I didn't ask if I could say your last name, so I haven't, but let me know, maybe next time. I don't know if I have more than one Stephanie that comments, but anyway, okay. So I started it. I did have to get the 4 fancy flosses. Although one of them they didn't have at the shop. Blueberry Tart. But I thought Betty Bluebell would be close. They are Classic Colorworks. And can we just talk about this red for a sec? This is Ladybug. I love this red. It's really fun. It might be my new favorite red. Okay, so I didn't get a big start because it took me most of the day to get summer finished. But I did get a small start. I am stitching this on 20 count Aida. The color is Honey and it's by Be Stitch Me. And that is how much I got done. Just a little bit of the banner and the bunting up at the top. So it looks a little wonky on camera. It looks better in person, I think, which is usually the opposite, but oh well. So just a little bit. I mean, this fabric, I'm not gonna need this whole cut, but I'll be able to use it for other things. So just a little start on Saturday afternoon. I'm not being very neat and tidy today. And then it was Sunday. And on Sundays, first it was Mother's Day, of which I had a lovely day. Went to my mom's house for some brunch in the morning and then went to my in-laws for dinner in the evening. And I got a little bit of stitching in the middle. So I stitch on the temperature tree on Sundays, which I only show once a month. So I don't have that to show you today. But I got the week's temps stitched. And then I got out, I tried to get a little bit of a head start on this week's Motivated May project, but I did actually meet a fairly good goal on it. So this is Tree of Magic, and this week, this is my focus piece, and the goal is to finish it, which is probably not gonna happen, but it's the goal, so I'm gonna work on it. But I did last night get branch 4 finished. So I still had a little bit of these mushrooms to finish, and I had to put this key in, and then I had to do all of the fiddly little back stitches. Like this branch, bush thing. I don't know what it is, but there's one on every branch. So that had to go in. So yeah, which actually got me, I got to mark off one of the blocks on my WIPGO board because finishing branch 4 was one of my WIPGO goals. This would be a pretty picture. I should give this a smile. Isn't that very nice? It's so awkward, but if I don't smile long enough, then I can't capture the picture. Technology is not my friend. So anyway, this week I need to get branch 4 done, branch 5, which is the biggest branch, and the gamer style has been taking me longer to stitch. So I don't, and I'm going away at the end of this week. So I don't, this may be the one that doesn't get finished. It's okay. It's okay if that happens. Nobody's gonna punish me except me. That was all my whips this week. All done. So that brings us to haul. What did I get? Ooh, I didn't do a lot of shopping when I was at the needle workshop because I'm going to be back there on Thursday with some stitchy friends. So I figured they would probably peer pressure / enable me into buying things. So I didn't overdo it on Saturday. I got a few floss that I needed for that project, and I got some DMC I needed for the Pixels That Made Us. And then I got this chart. This is the Next Door by Heartstring Samplery. Sorry for the glare. I love this chart. It says, I wish you lived next door. First of all, I love the colors, and I love that wacky bird, and I wish you lived next door. Like, I'm like, you could stitch that for your mom or your best friend or your favorite, I don't know, your favorite child. You can't give it to your least favorite. That's not very nice. I love all my children the same. By the way, I don't have a favorite, and 2 of them live with me anyway. And then my oldest lives 5 houses away. So I don't need to stitch this for any of my children. I do think I'm going to stitch it for my best friend though. Okay. Where are we at? 22 minutes? Okay. I feel like this one's going to be longer than normal. Although last week's was pretty long. Okay. Anyway, back to haul. Stitchy Box. They had posted, I think, on Instagram. They had a few of their silks. I don't remember if they were on sale or not. Anyway, I grabbed a few of Stitchy Box's, what do they call it? It is French spun silk. This color is called Witchy Waters. I got 2 of them. It's this really dark, like teal and, I think it's almost like teal and black. It's very pretty. I am going to use this for Night Walk Down, which I assume sometime in the later part of this year you'll see more of, because it is on my WIPGO board like 3 times. It just hasn't been called yet. But the girl's dress, I think I'm going to stitch in this color. And then this was so pretty, I couldn't pass it up. What is it called? Pale Plum. It's a really pretty puce. We talked about puce last week. I'm not going to do it again. Okay. Then I decided to try out their Stash Delights box. So when you get it, it comes like this, and then it has tissue paper inside, and then like a little like explainer thing, and you get some stuff. So it always comes with like a treat. This is my first one, by the way. And so this one came with lemon buds. They're like hard little lemon candies by Butterfields. I can't wait to break these open and try them out. And there was this cute little notebook, like a little like stick in your pocket, like a pocket notebook. I don't really want to untie this to open it up, or maybe it just slides. No, it's definitely in there. I don't want to untie it, but it's cute with little blank pages in there. And it always comes with a chart. This one is called Springtime Verlanda. Verlanda? I don't know how to say that. I'll just show it to you. So the nice thing about the charts that come in the Stash Delights box is they're good charts to use up those like flosses you get in a kit that you don't know what to do with. You know what I'm talking about. So that was cute. This could be a small, right? 75 by 87, cute little pillow. The smalls, I'm a little nervous about doing the smalls exchange in November. I've never done a smalls exchange because I've never been to a retreat. And then number two, if you're new here, because I know I've got a few people who are new here, you might not know this yet. I'm really bad at crafting. I'm, adequate at cross stitching, but really bad at crafting. So like FFOing, I try sometimes. It doesn't come naturally to me. I'm not a crafty person. I have made 2 pillows. So spoiler alert, come November, if you're at that retreat and you get mine, it's probably going to be a pillow because it's like all I know how to do. But if it's supposed to be square, it's probably not. It'll be wonky. Okay. And then you always get this little bag. And in the bag, there were some beads. There's Swarovski. There's some sort of Swarovski little like shimmery beady things. I do like to add a little sparkle to my projects. And I've been known to replace any and all called for French knots with beads. There was also this teeny tiny little needle minder, like one of those wooden ones. That little cute little flower on there. And then you get some floss. So 1, 2, I don't know. I'll leave that one aside for now. These are all silk. So 1, 2, so 5 silks for sure. I don't know if this is a silk. It probably is. So 6 little things of floss. 2, 3 of them are, nope, that's not. So these are Stitchy Silks by Stitchy Box. And this one is their flower silk, which is like really variegated. And then I've got 2 dinky dyes. 2 dinky dyes. And then this is a fiber on a whim. I think it's a cotton. It's a really pretty pink. So 6 flosses, a needle minder, some little like beady crystally things, a notebook, a chart, and some candy. Hold on, putting it all back in there. I enjoyed getting the box. It was fun. The box is $40. It includes shipping. I will say, because I like to give an honest review, I enjoyed getting the box. I really like Stitchy Box as a company. I ordered that box back in March, and it came today. So this was the April box. It came today. But the way that, I just want to be transparent in case you sign up because of my showing the box. I have now paid for 2 boxes, future boxes. So I paid for May's box and June's box. So 3 boxes got paid for before I got my first box. So I didn't want to cancel a subscription before getting the first box because you want to see what you're getting. So anyway, just know that you might have paid for 2 or 3 boxes ahead of time before you get your first box. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I like everybody to know how it works. Yeah, that being said, I liked the box, but I have canceled my subscription. Although you will get to see 2 more boxes, only because I've decided I did end up signing up for the floss, what do you call it? Thread Club from Forbidden Fiber Co. Because I like the idea of having like a bunch. I'm more apt probably to use cotton floss than I am silk, to be honest. And I really, really, really love Forbidden Fiber Co.'s floss. So I couldn't do both. If I could, I would, but I could not. And that was it for me for haul. And then, all right, that brings us to plans. Where are we at? 30 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna talk fast. Plans this week. Pixels That Made Us. And when I get that done, Tree of Magic comes out. And if for whatever reason Tree of Magic gets finished, I get a new start. My planned new start, I think it was a pumpkin. I don't remember. I probably have it written down. Planned new start. Hey Pumpkin by, I don't know who it's by. It's a kit. You'll see it if I start it, or you can go back and watch my May plans video. I don't remember who it's by. But I might change it anyway because I really think I want to start the one that I just got from Forbidden Fiber Co., the one that came with the Fight Like a Girl kit. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I don't think it's actually going to happen because also this week I am going to be getting together with some stitchy friends and we're going to be hitting the World in Stitches on Thursday, and then we're going to be going to Celebration of Needlework for shopping on Friday. I'm probably not getting back home till like Saturday, and realistically I don't imagine a whole lot of stitching is going to get done on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. So we'll see what happens. That it's okay, right? It's okay if it doesn't happen. Is it? I don't know. I hate to not meet a goal. Although I say that, but that's only true in the land of stitching, because in real life, I don't meet goals all the time, and I'm okay with that. All right. If you have made it this far, or maybe you've zhuzhed ahead, it's okay if you did. I'm doing a giveaway. So I figured I would give away a chart for every 100 subscribers. So we're gonna have 10 charts that I'm giving away. Now these are charts that have been in my stash. Most of them are new, never stitched, because they're just not my thing. So I'm gonna pass. Not that they're bad, they're just, there's only so much time, right? Somehow charts come into your life and you're like, how did I end up with so many charts? Anyway, you guys are going to benefit from this because I'm giving them away. And then I think 2, maybe 3 of them are ones that I've already stitched, but they were fun stitches and I'm not going to stitch them again. So I want to pass them along. Here are the rules for the giveaway. You have to have filled out the Happy Mail form in my description box because I don't want to chase anybody down for an address. So if I pull a name and you haven't filled out the Happy Mail form, I'm going to pull another name. It just makes my life easier. And then rule number 2, don't say like giveaway or enter or prize or anything, any searchable term for people who are looking for giveaways. I mean, obviously I want to give things away, but I'd like to give them away to people who are going to appreciate and love them. And then number 3, be 18, because I can't actually legally take your address unless you're 18, because it makes me look creepy, you know? And then number 4, here's how it'll work. Every chart that I show will have a word that you need to just put in a comment. You don't have to have a separate comment for every chart you want. You can put it all in one comment, that's fine. But I'm gonna do the YouTube comment picker generator random thingy. That's its actual name. To search for the word to pick a winner. So for example, if I was giving away the I Love Cross Stitch chart that I just made up in my head, I would say, if you want this, make sure you put the word cross stitch. And then I would put that term into the thing. You guys know how this works by now. Okay. You can enter for all 10 charts or 5 charts or 2 charts, but you can only win once. So that's how that works. You only have a chance to win 1 chart, but you can enter for all 10. I hope that made sense. Okay, anyway, first chart is, I actually don't know what the name of this is, but it's by Night Spirit Studio. And it's a booklet, like a little booklet. And it has 3 charts in here. These are the 3 charts. You got like a ghost on a tombstone with a weeping willow thingy and a Ouija board and a pumpkin situation. Anyway, I think this came in my Halloween countdown box from Black Needle Society last year. I'm not a huge Halloween stitcher, so I'm gonna give this away. And if you're interested in this one, the word is going to be, I wrote this stuff down, and now I'm not saying them in order, night, N-I-G-H-T, like what happens after the day, night. So that's that one. Next chart is, they're not all gonna be Christmas and Halloween. Hang a wish. This one's super cute. It says, hang a wish from me on your Christmas tree. It's by Darling and Whimsy Designs. So if you're interested in this one, you are going to use the word wish. That's easy, right? All right, next up is Christmas Treats by Stitch Toolbox. Look at how cute that is. It says hot cocoa and candy canes. Hot cocoa, candy canes, and treats. I'm kind of looking forward to Christmas now. Okay, anyway, if you are interested in this one, you are going to use the word Christmas. And then I said last week I was going to give this one away. I'm not going to stitch it. This is Beach Dance by Lindy Stitches. So if you are interested in stitching this, you are going to use the word dance. Dance. So those are all new charts that I have not stitched. This one I have stitched. So this is Tending the Blooms by Shepherd's Bush. The picture is bad. It's old enough that like this is an actual picture. Like a physical photograph on the front. There's no copyright. Oh, there is, 2006. This is called for to be stitched in silks. And I don't know that there is a DMC conversion, but here's what I will tell you. The person who sent this to me way back in the early 2000s had sent it to me with all the floss. And I mean, there is not enough floss left to stitch it again, but you can see what the original colors were if you want to match DMC to them. So I'm going to have this in here so you can use it to make your own conversion. Okay, so if you were interested in stitching Tending the Blooms, which by the way was a really fun stitch, by Shepherd's Bush, you are going to use the word bloom. B-L-O-O-M, bloom. Okay, next one up is one I have already stitched. It is Wedding Row by Bent Creek. It says, of my love, be sure. And then I think there's an alphabet in here. So you can obviously you can customize the names and the dates. So if you are interested in stitching the Wedding Row, use the word row, R-O-W. I wanted to stitch this so bad for my daughter when she was little, and now she's 24. She doesn't care about this. This is called My Sunshine. It is by the Victoria Sampler. Look at how cute that is. You are my sunshine. Adorable. So if you are interested in this chart, you are going to use the word sunshine. Okay, and then a recent finish by me that I am passing along is Seeking Refuge by the Scarlet House. I love this. There it is. There it is behind me. So if you would like Seeking Refuge, you are going to use the word refuge. If you want to know how to spell it, there it is. R-E-F-U-G-E. All right, two more. This is Halloween in Black by Twin Peak Primitives. It says Halloween, Bridget Bishop, Salem Witch Trials, 1692. I'm like I'm almost rethinking this No, it's going. I don't have enough time to stitch all the Halloween. So if you're interested in this one, you are going to use the word black. So it's Halloween in black. Just put black in your comment. And then lastly, it is Christmas Tree Farm by Twin Peak Primitives. Look how cute that is. I love that little snowman with a bird on his head. So if you'd like to stitch this one, it is going to be the keyword is, I have to keep checking the title, farm. We're gonna use the word farm. I hope that I enunciated properly. All right, so that was 10 charts, 10 chances. We're 40 minutes. This didn't take long at all. Do I have anything else I need to talk about? Firstly, my dogs ended up going downstairs, and so they were quiet. So if you made it past the clickety-clacks and the obnoxious water drinking, it ended up being a nice quiet video. All right, I think that's all I have. I'm not gonna get weird and rambly at the end like I usually do because I have things to do and I must get them done. So have a great week. Get a lot of stitching done. If you're in the area, if you're gonna be at Celebration of Needlework on Friday and you see me, stop by, say hi. I mean, not stop by because I'm not gonna be like stationary, but like, feel free to come up to me and say hi. I'd like to meet you in person. Yeah, so that's it. Have a great week. Stay safe, stay healthy, get a lot of stitching done if that's what you want to do this week. I'm having trouble signing off. Okay, that's it. That's all I have. Bye, everyone.